Good evening. My name is Juliana Nag, and I am your 2022 ASB President. I would like you to remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may remain standing, I would like to introduce our principal, Dr. Camille Ramos-Beal.
Audience and graduates, please be seated. We would like to extend a warm welcome to our President of the Board, Dr. Roberta Perlman, Board Member Mr. Arturo Jimenez, Cabinet Member, our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Fernando Meza, family and friends, and distinguished guests, and our graduates, class of 2022. Good evening, families, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. My name is Dr. Ramos-Beal, and I am the proud principal of Village Academy, and it is my pleasure to invite our salutatorian, Helen Fan, to share her salutatorian speech with us.
Good afternoon, President of the School Board, Roberta Perlman, School Board Member, Arturo Jimenez, Assistant to the Superintendent, Fernando Mesa, School Board members, faculty, alumni, friends, and family. My name is Helen Fan, and I want to thank everyone for being here today, as well as congratulate all of the graduating students. These past 4 years have been a crazy journey. Online learning during the pandemic was a struggle for some of us. So many of us could have done so much better academically with face-to-face interaction and availability of learning resources. Returning back to school was a struggle for some of us. I was personally plagued with nightmares for weeks, which I think many of my classmates and teachers can relate to. High school was more difficult than it should have been, but Village made a home for many of us and made it easier for us to return to the status quo. Village staff and faculty, thank you for always supporting us and providing us with opportunities to grow as individuals. Although we are limited by being a small school, we have so many opportunities to be involved in the community. While I'm very introverted, I really appreciated my classmates for making the effort to talk to me and include me. I truly felt like I belonged here, and for that, thank you. My message for my fellow graduates is this quote by Kerry Washington: "Your life is your own story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. Don't let others decide what you want to do, and I know that all of you have the potential to do anything that you guys set your mind to." Finally, I would like to acknowledge my friends and family who has always supported me to do my best and supported me throughout this journey so far. And now I would like to introduce the valedictorian, Helen Dang.
Good evening, school board members, village dignitaries, family, friends, and class of 2022. I would like to start off by thanking our faculty, alumni, friends, and family for being present and supporting us throughout our high school years. It has been a tough journey, facing the global pandemic from online learning to returning to school our senior year. Many of us had to relearn how to be students again, and although it was very difficult for many of us, I know that I missed my daily naps and waking up 5 minutes before class began. I'm proud of how resilient we all have become because of the trials and tribulations we have faced during these past 4 years. Prior to my freshman year, I was fortunate to attend a summer program here at Village, and it has allowed me to grow as an individual and gave me the confidence to begin my first day of school by becoming acquainted with other students and staff. I enjoyed the connections within the student body without the existence of cliques because it provided a sense of belonging. It opened opportunities for many of us to support and motivate one another. We have had many opportunities to advocate, volunteer, and make changes in our community through civic actions. These experiences have helped us develop and strengthen our leadership and communication skills. I stand here today representing the class of 2022 and want to thank all the teachers who have touched our lives. You have made a difference and given us the opportunity to learn from the best. And together, we have developed a sense of community through realizing how a strong support system is necessary to be successful. You have encouraged us to develop our interests in a variety of careers in the arts, sciences, math, history, film, and culinary. What I have learned from my high school experience is that expectations from others and or society does not define us, and giving our best work is enough. I would now like to take this special opportunity to acknowledge my family in Vietnamese. Ông Giang xin kính chào gia đình của con cùng với tất cả ông bà, cô chú, bác, anh chị em đang tham dự lễ ra trường của con hôm nay. Trước tiên con muốn cảm ơn ông bà và ba má của con vì đã hy sinh và chịu nhiều khổ cực để nuôi lớn tụi con và dạy dỗ cho tụi con nên người. Tiếp theo, con muốn cảm ơn cô chú, bác và anh chị em của con đã động viên, ủng hộ và giúp đỡ con những lúc con cần. Và con hứa con sẽ cố gắng hết mình để thành công trong tương lai. Lời cuối cho con xin chân thành cảm ơn ông bà nội, ngoại, ba má và gia đình của con vì đã ủng hộ, lo lắng và chăm sóc cho con từ nhỏ đến tận bây giờ. And even though our high school journey has come to an end, I want you all to remember that this ending is also a new beginning. Thank you all for attending and have a great evening. I would now like to introduce our ASB President, Juliana Nag.
Good evening, faculty members, family, friends, and graduates. I would first like to say that it is an honor and a privilege to be up here in person today as your student government president. It's common knowledge among our class that we would never speak of freshman year, as it was a time of transition. And I have to admit, our transition was not the prettiest. Sophomore year, however, came with a lot of promise. We had new mentalities, new goals, and we had a full year to make mistakes and hopefully learn from them. Hearing we had an extended spring break filled us with excitement at the thought of a longer vacation. A week turned into a month, and a month turned into a year, and we found ourselves stuck with a screen as our only form of company. We lost friends and family, and many of my peers struggled to keep up with school while balancing their home life. And slowly, we've grown to appreciate the short time we had together due to the lost connection over a year. Junior year went by in a blur, and we were already used to the routine of sleeping, eating, and going on our computers for a set amount of hours. Once the routine ended and the news about our incoming return back to school came out, we found ourselves holding our breath in anticipation of our last year of high school. Suddenly, our class was hit with the harsh reality that a new chapter was just around the corner, and we were forced to figure out what to do with our lives and where to go beyond high school. In short, I would describe my senior year as going through multiple trips to Ms. Canales' office, writing multiple 1,000-word essays, and crying over my college rejection letters. I'm not salty. Throughout the hardships, however, I've come to realize that the reason I joined leadership in the first place was to be able to grow up with my peers and see them succeed. The world changed, and we learned to not fight it, but to adapt. And now we are here together celebrating the struggle. The lessons I learned from high school will follow me throughout the rest of my academic journey, and I can't wait to see what the world has in store for all of us. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to give a thank I would like to give a special thank you to my parents. My mom for being a constant beacon of love and support, and my dad for challenging me to be a better person every single day. Mahal na mahal kita. Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it. Sorry. I would now like to introduce our senior class president, Emilia Jimenez.
Welcome, friends, families, staff, board members, and the graduating class of 2022. My name is Emilia Jimenez, and I am proud to be standing up here representing the class of 2022 as your class president. Today marks the end of a chapter, but it is also the beginning of a new journey just waiting to be written. This was a chapter that we all knew would come to an end after 4 years. Yet I don't think any of us expected it to go by so fast. From our first day of kindergarten with our big dreams to our last day of high school with late nights of homework and stress. It's crazy to say that we finally made it. Senior year was definitely not what we expected it to be, yet it was all we could have hoped for. I'm sure we've all heard that senior year is the easiest year by far, because it's a time where we could sit back and relax. But I think I speak for everyone when I say it wasn't. Late nights working on college applications, as well as scholarships some Ms. Canales would give us, while also finding a way to get our homework done. And not only were we doing all of this hard work, but we finished high school in a pandemic. However, despite all these struggles, we got through it all together, and in the end, it was all worth it. Senior year was a crazy year, but I'm glad to have experienced it with you guys all by my side. Now we are all moving on to whatever life has in store for us. Some of us will go to college, some will join the military, some will be joining the workforce right out of high school. Starting a new chapter is difficult, but I'm sure that despite all of the challenges, we will take it in as an opportunity to grow and learn. As I conclude my speech, on behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to thank the teachers at Village Academy for helping us grow both as students and individual people during these past 4 years. I personally want to say a big thank you to Ms. A for being there for me all 4 years, and to Ms. Sullivan and Ms. Rawlings for encouraging us to voice our opinions while also giving us a safe space to go to when we were stressed and needed advice. Y gracias a mis padres, porque sin ustedes no estaría aquí. Sé que los estresé con toda la tarea que estaba haciendo y lo tarde que me quedaba despierta. Pero ustedes dos siempre me apoyaron con mi educación y mis sueños, y por eso les agradezco mucho. Los quiero mucho. Never forget, once a night, always a night. Congratulations to the class of 2022. We made it. And now I would like to welcome once again our principal, Dr. Camille Ramos-Beal.
Good evening, Xin Chào, Sawadika, Salam, Magandang Gabi. Con orgullo les doy la bienvenida para celebrar la clase de graduación de Village Academy de 2022. Mientras celebramos a nuestros graduados, me gustaría agradecer y reconocer a los padres, familias y mentores que están aquí apoyándolos. El éxito de ellos también es el tuyo. It is with pride that I welcome you to celebrate Village Academy's graduating class of 2022. I would like to thank and acknowledge the parents, families, and mentors here supporting them. Their success is your success too. And we're here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. Before doing so, I would like to thank and acknowledge our Village Academy staff, teachers, counselor, and our assistant principal, Mr. Tan, for their work with students and families. This phenomenal team of professionals make our village a very special place to be. What an honor it is to be the principal of this school of excellence. This year, Village Academy seniors had 100% completion of college applications, 95% completion of the FAFSA application, over $250,000 awarded in scholarships. 10 students earned the superintendent's Point of Light recognition for volunteering between 100 to 200 hours. We were once again named one of America's best high schools by US News. We celebrated again our 9th Pindi, and we are looking very much forward to rebranding our school as Early College and Celebration of the Arts. When I wrote this speech, I had to think long and hard about what message I would deliver, because while there is beauty in our school, our world is wrought with violence and turmoil. It's my first year as principal here at Village Academy, and it is our first graduation in 2 years. I had to dig deep to think of what tonight's message would be so that it would be celebratory, but also respectful of the senseless massacre in Uvalde, Texas. So I'll start with a Cherokee legend of the two wolves. An old Cherokee is teaching his grandson about life. He said, "A fight is going on inside me. It's a terrible fight, and it's a fight between two wolves. One is evil, anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, pride, superiority, and ego." He continued, "And the other wolf? Well, the other wolf is the good wolf. He is joy, peace, love, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. This fight going on inside me is also happening inside of you." So the grandson thought for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, "Well, which wolf will win?" And the old Cherokee simply replied, "The one that you feed." Friends and family, these young people before you represent the wolf of good, joy, peace, integrity, serenity, humility, and kindness. They demonstrate this in their relationships, connections, and their service to the community. These young people have, and they are, good people and do good work. Class of 22, you are ready to face the world. Remember the foundations of service and compassion. Our world needs you. Feed the good wolf, fight the good fight, and leave the world better than you found it. Congratulations and go Knights. And so according to the laws of the state of California and the regulations as established by the Pomona Unified School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that Village Academy High School's class of 2022 has met all requirements, and I present this class to you as candidates for graduation.
Thank you, Dr. Beal. Graduates, as your colleagues have mentioned, it's taken you some 13 or even 14 years, yes, if you count preschool and kindergarten, to get to this point. And what a momentous occasion it is, isn't it? You have proven that you have the dedication to be a huge success. This is a moment that you have been working so diligently to achieve. Your family and friends are here to cheer you on your next journey in life. And we, your teachers, administrators, and support staff are cheering you on as well. You make us so proud of you. Family and friends and Village Academy family, let's give our graduates a big round of applause. Village Knights, think back to all these years of schoolings you've had. Remember, you have learned so much. At first, it was reading and writing, and some finger painting too. And then it was English, math, and science. All these will serve you well in the years to come, whether you're going to be moving on to college or to a career. You will use English in filling out your resume for a job or for a promotion. Whether you become a chef, a construction worker, an architect, or an engineer, you will need math. And if you are moving out of your house, you'll need some science to figure out how to fit everything into those boxes and calculate how much strength you're going to need to lift those boxes and put them on that skateboard, that bicycle, or in your car. But most of all, you will need the skills that you learn working with your fellow students. The skills of teamwork, how to get along with others, cheering on your classmates when they show their Pindi film, or helping a friend who needs someone to lean on. Because none of us succeed on our own, we all need one another, and that, perhaps, is the most lasting lesson you have learned in school. You are here because of the support of others, your friends, your teachers, and your family. So graduates, I ask you, please stand up. Turn and face your family and friends, your teachers and your support staff, and give them a round of applause. Fantastic. All right, Village Knights, we're almost there. You can take your seats again. Now here are some parting words of wisdom. Whatever you choose to do later in your life, whether you choose to be a teacher, a soldier, a doctor, a lawyer, an electrician, a firefighter, a real estate tycoon, a movie star, or even an Instagram influencer, make sure you do something you love and that gives you purpose. And I'm sure your parents would appreciate it if you make a little money too. And when you become that great success we know that you're going to be, remember, come back and help others reach their dreams. And finally, Village Academy class of 2022, you have heard the recommendation of your faculty and your principal. On behalf of the Superintendent of Schools of Pomona Unified School District, I accept Village Academy class of 2002 for graduation. Board Member Arturo Jimenez, I invite you to please come up and I present to you the graduating class.
They always do it to me. They never leave me a script. Oh, I take it back. There's one here. Well, my name is Arturo Jimenez, and I'm a board member, a trustee. And as such, I'm entrusted with 4 other members by you, your children, and all the money to give them a good education. With that said, I like to, before anything, present to you the biggest, most loud, most focused, I'm not gonna say that word, most everything like cheerleader for this school, Dr. Perlman, please stand up. I love this school. Well, I love all of Pomona. I lived in Pomona for 45 years, and I know many of you. I really like our community. But Dr. Perlman, you've instilled in us a love for the school that's incredible, from everything. And I really appreciate that. With that, I also want to thank someone else who's not in the room, but he said he wants to retire. And that would be our Richard Martinez, Superintendent of Schools. after 13 years. Let's give him a big applause. He's been there for us. He's passed the reins now, he hopes, to someone else. We don't know yet. We sort of do, don't know. But we have an interim superintendent, Mr. Darren knows, and we need to support him with everything so that he can be a great support to this school in the future. I also want to thank Mr. Fernando Mesa. He's always kept that school looking good. From the roof to the new floor to everything, he's the cabinet, he takes care of our facilities. Someone very important here. She's in the back, she's looking on, but she runs all their secondary schools. And she has a very special love for all our schools. That would be Ms. Monica Principi. Ms. Monica Principi in the back. I'm getting there, you know? And what can I say? Our faculty here and our CSEA staff. I really, really, really want to, we have a special dignitary in the room today, and I'll start with her before we go on to the staff of the school, but we have the president of the California Service Employees, Ms. Miranda Orozco, there in the corner, a parent, but she is the president of all our custodians, everybody who feeds our children, everybody who cleans the school. So we need to give them a special thanks because when the COVID was going on, they were our superheroes. They kept our schools clean, they kept our bathrooms germ-free, they did everything. They went far and beyond everything that was needed. And Dr. Ramos, Bill, and I was going to say Dr. Lorena Canales. What do you think, guys? Should we give a doctorate to Ms. Dr. Lorena Canales? No, okay. What is it? But with that said, I think I pretty much went through the whole thing, and then the faculty. Where is the faculty? Faculty, please stand. Yay. This is it. Come on, guys, cheer. This is your faculty. Come on. Let them know that village is in the house, right? Thank you so much for everything that you did. Thank you so much for everything you've done. For taking, some of these folks, calling you in the middle of the night, those reminders, everything is incredible what they've done for these children. You're not successes because you worked hard. Your successes because everyone worked hard, including the last portion, the last partner in this room, which Mr. Fernando Mesa already killed that part of the speech, which is everybody who's a parent here. So that was a partnership. So thank you so much to our parents. But with that said, it is an honor for me to be here tonight to bring greetings and congratulations from the school board. As I began thinking about what I should say to you, I discovered that I could go on for hours talking about your years at Village Academy High School, about the experiences you had which prepared you for this day and for the future. I began making notes about all the advice I should share with you and about all the many topics I wanted to cover. Wake up. I pondered for a long time what to say. I even read an article about the fate of Socrates, a famous Greek philosopher who lived a long time ago. Socrates was very intelligent, but Socrates gave very long speeches. And his friends killed him for doing so. Since I'm no Socrates, nor do I want to end up like Socrates, I will be brief and to the point. Today, you, the class of 2022, let's say it again. When I say 2022, what am I going to hear? 2022! Are graduating from Village Academy High School. The room is packed with your friends and relatives, and every person is here is proud of you, of your accomplishments, and of the goals that you have reached. If each of us were to write down a definition of a successful graduate, we would quickly discover that some of the same words and phrases would be repeated over and over again. Common themes would be dedication, perseverance, integrity, honesty, conscientiousness, dependability, hard work. Oh boy, then let us not forget Dr. Perlman's favorite and most important word, which is compassion. From all terms used to describe graduates, the one I think should receive the top billing is accomplished. Each of every one of you has accomplished your goal. You have demonstrated it through hard work, dependability, conscientiousness, honesty, integrity, perseverance, dedication, and yes, compassion, that you are an accomplished scholar. And as an accomplished scholar, you have earned the right to be proud of your achievements. Graduating from this high school did not happen by design. It is not a fluke or an accident. Let us pause for a moment and consider this design. Our school district has high academic standards that you have had to meet, which you heard Dr. Ramos-Bill said an award was given to us, to this high school, by U.S. News. And we have a dedicated staff who have been there to guide you and to challenge you. Plus, you have friends and families who place a high priority in education and who have been there to assist and support you when you needed it. Your faculty, family, and friends have all made sacrifices so that you would be successful. These sacrifices have included giving you rides, vacations, vacating a room so that you could study quietly, tutoring, and a lot of tutoring, helping you for a test, or just being there when you needed someone to understand. They are here to share this rewarding moment with you because they have all played a part of you becoming a winner. Seniors, please stand and join me in thanking the Village Academy staff members, family members, friends without your support, you would not have reached this milestone. Come on, one more time, get up. Thank each other. So we're getting to the end, and the other members of the Pomona Unified School Board, I and the other members of the Pomona Unified School Board salute your success. You have met this challenge. Your challenge is to continue to stretch and extend your abilities. Accomplished scholars accept nothing but the best from themselves. And you are all, without a doubt, accomplished scholars. On behalf of the Pomona Unified School District Board of Education, I accept the class of 2022. I acknowledge that each of you has met the standards for receiving a high school diploma or certifications as set forth by the State Board of Education and the Pomona Unified School District and Board of Education. I confer to each of you your high school diploma with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Jimenez. And in light of the recently released LACDPH commencement ceremonies COVID-19 FAQ recommendations, it has been decided that there will be no handshaking at this time as each graduate student promoting walks across the stage. The diploma casing will be handed to each graduate by the board member, and only nodding will be allowed as the graduate walks past each person on stage. We will now commence with the awarding of the diplomas. Please welcome our senior counselor, Ms. Lorraine Canales.
Helen Yin Dang. Helen Nguyen Phan. Juliana Cesare Nag. Emilia Jimenez Gonzalez. Edwin Domingo Alvarez. Jesus Alvarez. Evelyn Nicole Barajas Ramirez. Marisol Guadalupe Diego Rosales. Noemi Estrada. Angelina Charisma Hermosillo. Mohid John. Papatsawi Kingsam. Jonathan Alexis Luna. Christian Emmanuel Medrano. Angel Alberto Morales Gregorio. Adriana Navarrete. Anna Marie Pleasant. Marlene Quiñones Echevarria. Marlene Rodriguez Gonzalez. Jasmine Vargas. Omar Said Alfaro. Yanitza Bello Echevarria. Samantha Talaya Campos. Christian Castro. Daisy Chavez. David Chavez. Kayla Nancy Cisneros. Isaac Cueva. Freddie Nathan Delgado. Samantha Dominguez. Alejandro Enriquez Rocha. Kimberly Michelle Felix Diaz. Desiree Fryho. Patrick Fuentes. Esmeralda Evelyn Galvan Arajo. David Garay. Joshua Jacob Garcia. William Alexander Garcia. Brandon Garabay. Nathan Guerrero Salceda. Gabriela Yaricel Gutierrez. Ileana Marie Hernandez. Marina Ariana Hernandez. Alondra Giselle Herrera. Ashley Vanessa Herrera. Yaritzi Ruby Hurtado. Diego Trinidad Jimenez. Kevin Lee. Kareli Leon Sanchez. April Lopez. Genesis Yamilet Lopez. Lindsay Elizabeth Lopez. Diego Luna Castro. Kimberly Macedo Villa. Elisa Isabel Manzanares. Angelina Samantha Martinez. Anthony Mendoza. Caitlin Alize Miranda. Jason Morales. Mario Moreno Jr. Jennifer Murillo. Franklin Wayne Myers III. Johnny Nguyen. Orlando Nieto. Kylie Ray Paddock. Benjamin Jacob William Palmer. Leslie Diane Perez Cardenas. Melissa Delia Perez Morales. Dylan Wolf Peskin. Hector Ramirez. Samantha Ramos Casillas. Alexander Rodriguez. Amy Rodriguez. Pedro Julian Rodriguez. Valerie Marie Romero. Edward Ruiz Martinez. Ashley Azucena Ruiz. Kevin Armando Sagun Cervantes. Luis Santiago Serrano. Emmanuel Felipe Solorzano Gorola. Raul Toledo Orona. Denise Torres Isararas. Carla Trujillo. Anthony Jacob Villavicencio. Caitlin Nicole Lavote. Lily of the Valleys Woods. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2022. I love you.
They didn't put it.
Did they forget it?
Okay, so I just.
You already got introduced earlier.
Okay.
Is this it?
No.
There it is.
Will the class of 2022, well, stay standing, please. Class of 2022, to signify you as an official graduate, you may now move your tassel from the right of your cap to the left of your cap. Congratulations.